Okay, it's Control Warrior again, but we made some tweaks this time. Just from yesterday, lots of changes in the matchups that we're facing. Still seeing tons of Druid, but we also got a decent amount of Miracle Rogue and a bunch of the Control Warrior matchup. Of course, we're going to start with Hunter, and after this explanation, it'll probably be even funnier. But basically, we removed some of the early game stuff to deal with later game stuff. Anything that's going to be good against those three classes, right? The Control Warrior Mirror, the Druid matchup. Okay, we do have the perfect hand, so can't complain too much. And Rogue. So the changes, we cut an Ironbeak Owl, and we cut a Whirlwind. So this is the kind of situation where you'd love to have a Whirlwind, but we haven't been facing too much Hunter. The only kind of downside of that I'm a little hesitant about is it's one less activator for Gromosh. But I still think we're fine. We've got the Taskmasters. Yeah, should still be alright. That's unfortunate. See what he does here to see how we respond. I think we're going to have to War Axe that, right? We can follow up with these two next turn anyway. Yeah, so the Whirlwind really helped us against Zoo, helped us against Hunter, and was an activator that would sometimes like draw you cards or gain you armor. Boy, I miss Whirlwind so much right now. And then yeah, the Ironbeak Owl that we removed, just not, I think we hit this, just not the biggest deal because there's not a lot of silence targets in those decks. Like you're sometimes hitting a Sylvanas, maybe you're silencing a Taunt, something like that. It's okay. The 2/1 body, super vulnerable. Like even a Spellbreaker is probably better if you do decide to go down that route. Slam is great here, so we can just execute this thing. Love it. Oof, but we could Shield Slam it instead. I think we're gonna execute. There's like literally no execute targets otherwise. Alright, we're getting lucky draws here against aggro. So yeah, we replaced it with Harrison Jones and the Twilight Drake. So Harrison Jones, obviously great in the mirror. Taking out a Gorehowl, even a Fiery War Axe. Not bad. I think here we just armor up and chill, depending on what we draw. Yeah, I think we just play it patient. No reason to let him gain initiative on the board. Yeah, so it's good in the mirror matchup for obvious reasons. And then it's also really good. Jeez, can be decent here even. I think it's good to just get out the Harrison. Let's do that, gain the armor. Gonna be like an even trade here, because we'll get the armor. Throw this out and armor up, seems fine. I know we could get him, but with these coming up, I think we're good. Yeah, and then against Rogue, obviously Harrison Jones, awesome. Even just against the base hero power for card draw or anything that's been deadly poisoned. We even saw some Assassin's Blades. Not the craziest thing. And this should be fine. As long as we make it one more turn, we get to we get to Alexstrasza. So we probably Kor'krun armor up, honestly. All we want to do here is not die. I'm gonna look at Shield Slam. I don't think it's worth it. Right, 12. What is he? Double kill command. If he double kill commands for 10 hero power, We're actually dead. We're actually going to shield slam this just to play around double kill command. And we're almost certainly healing with this. We can hit, take the damage, and then Straza after. Perfect. Yeah, really no reason to bring him down. Doesn't help us all that much. So then the Twilight Drake, the reason we added that, we actually played somebody who was running 2 Twilight Drakes in their warrior deck. It's just a solid card on 4. In cases like this, where you're running out of cards, obviously not the greatest thing in the world. We're definitely going to have to do some bumps here. Yeah, I think we just take everything out. Drop a reg. Win next turn. Yeah, so it's a solid 4-drop. Against Rogue, it could be decent. Against Druid, it can be decent. And against Warrior, it can be decent. 4 attacks, going to deal with a lot of the Warrior stuff, the Armor Smiths, the Acolytes. It's good against lots of the minions that Druids have. It does have the risk of being silenced, which is kind of the... Yeah, there we go. Which is kind of the downside to it. But we're only running 1. I think if you're kind of depending on those Twilight Drakes to get you value, could be a problem. You're digging deep into your deck late in the game against Warrior. Could be a problem as well. But if you get it out early, just a 1 of might help us. And we'll see. Maybe we end up taking it out of the deck. Maybe we change things up. But here we are. Rogue. We've got a Twilight Drake in our starting hand. We might actually get a preview into how it is. The hand like this, it could just, turn into a Yeti type thing. But we'll see. We're probably going to coin either it or a Korkron out. Taskmaster can be good here. I think the armor's probably better. Armor's actually very good in this matchup. Yeah, so I think this is the kind of thing you're hoping for with this Twilight Drake. 4/7, it's beefy, could get sapped, still a decent play next turn. I think if he does have sap, he probably wants to play it. There's a lot of good sap targets in this deck for him, but I think he's going to want to deal with this anyway. Alright. And we could just War Axe. The only problem with hitting this, it's vulnerable to Eviscerate. If we War Axe, we get the armor, but I think, again, the body's just better. And this is a matchup where you're not often playing Alex Straza to drop him down to 15 and win, right? You're doing it a decent amount against Druid, you're doing it a lot in the mirror. But here, because they don't have a lot of board presence, and the way that our hand's gone, especially, you're very often just going to take them down from 30. Interesting. Fan, I would guess. Yeah. And then he's going to hit the Drake. Okay, as long as this isn't concealed, it's not too bad. We get to deal with it. I think we want to do this. There's just not many execute targets. Now the War Axe is a big question here. It's nice to get this for the Shield Slam. Honestly, both are fine. And if we play the War Axe, are we swinging? What now? I think we're going to do that. There's a decent chance he's got the second Auctioneer. We might have to Shield Slam it or something. There, even a Shield Slam and a Drake is fine. We still have the option to play the War Axe next turn, right? This is tough as well, because if we do that, then we can't Korkron, but we can swing face with the War Axe. I'm not big on Sylvanas, just because she's a good sap target. But the armor is very helpful. It looks like he's digging. Digging for the next gadgets in. Probably maybe digging for a conceal, something like that. Pushing damage here with 4 in hand. And Gromash seems good. Of course, we use one of our 2 activators, but this is a decent board clear in the matchup. Brawl. Again, I'm thinking Korkron. So he's almost certainly drawn into 1 sap here, and the armor's still good. This is at risk to dying to a backstab, but I think pushing 4 damage is worth it here. And he's already used 1 backstab as well. Okay, Eviscerate. It's damage that doesn't go to our face, so it's not the worst. That's actually pretty annoying, though. Taking 5 there is not ideal. I think we do Gromash and hit this. He can kill it, he can still go face. There's always the Leroy Shadow Step potential. This, okay. Yeah, we're in big trouble here. It's not bad. That limits our ability to play Alexstrasza, but I think that that's fine. Shield Slam's very good. I think what we probably do is Brawl and Shield Slam the other one. There's not really another Brawl target, or like a brawlable board here. Being at 20, yeah, it's not bad. This is definitely the... Well, this is where we want Harrison. This is where Leroy starts to scare you, right? Leroy's and Shadow Steps. Hmm. 6 damage. He's got 6. He needs 9 more to kill us, which is Leroy and 1 Shadow Step. So if we armor up, it doesn't help. Is the long and short of it. If we Sylvanas and Gorhel, he's not dead. So I think what we actually do, if we Alexstrasza, we hope he doesn't have 9 damage, which might be asking for a lot. But if he doesn't, then we probably win. I mean, maybe he saps that. I'm gonna guess if he had 9 damage, he would have just done it already. He's probably thinking about, yeah, what he's gonna do with this Straza. So we might just have to take the same approach next turn, which is not good. Right, that Conceal Certainly hints that he's got something up his sleeve. But he might just be drawing for like another Shadow Step, right? This gives him one more. Like a 1 out of 7 into a Shadow Step or Leroy. And he might have another Sap. Now if we swing with the War Axe here, it gets him to 10. Like we could War Axe Sylvanas. Hero Power. It's kind of the same thing. What now, indeed? We can't kill Sylvanas. I still think this is the best play. Again, we're up against Sap or Lethal. And, you know, I think in either case, whether we play Sylvanas or Alexstrasza, it's kind of the same risk. Now, why did he do that? Oh, for the Edwin. Okay, okay. Makes sense, and we got nothing to, shit. Like, you hit it with a weapon and execute, but you're dead anyway. You can't follow it up with the Straza. It's 11, it's 14. Well, he needs one more damage if we do Alexstrasza. Once again, I think we're just praying. The game's in his hands. Dang. Yeah, not a lot we could have done. I think the only nice thing from that bit of intel that I think Twilight Drake is, you know, actually, or it had one good game. We opened with it, and yeah, I actually got a lot of value there. So favorable switch, but not enough to win us the game. It's alright. Got plenty more. Okay, Druid, another one of the matchups we've been seeing a ton of. Kor'kron's actually not bad here because it does take out a Keeper of the Grove. Two of them is probably overkill, but sometimes you can end up being kind of aggressive in this matchup if they're very ramp heavy. I like the Execute because there's lots of big minions in these decks. Shield Block is good with Shield Slam. Obviously, you got to be lucky to draw into it, but I think it's one of the best cards in the matchup, actually. Like, I'd rather have a Shield Slam than an Execute, honestly. Okay, not a lot of follow-up. I don't think we want to actually slam that. It's a good chance we're coining the Kor'kron here. I'm expecting like a Harvest Golem. Ooh, very slow turn. Taskmaster. Yeah, so the only question, I mean, we could slam coin Taskmaster. So I guess it's not the only question. I actually don't mind that as a turn, but this is a good Execute activator. If we coin the Kor'kron, I'm wondering if we take out the bubble, because we might just get Wrathed. But if we take out the bubble, you get Keepered. You play another Kor'kron into it. It's all kind of equivalent. I think this is fine. I think we do this. we expect to get keepered. We play the other one into the keeper. And that's just fine.
Pay attention, class.
Little different. This looks like the Wrath answered though. I assume he's going for card draw. No. Okay, he really wants that minion. Interesting. Slam execute looks very good. I think we will do that. Again though, another case where I would have loved Whirlwind, that's for sure. It's a bit of a problem as well. Yeah, taking damage early in this matchup can be very problematic. The Korkron's not the worst way to deal with it. Slam is okay, Fiery War Axe is good. I think that's what we do. We take a lot of damage here. He's already used one Innervate, so I'm not too worried about like a really early combo. And we should be able to come back with a shield block, right? Make up for all this damage we're taking. It's pretty annoying though. So we could Korkron into that, and then Taskmaster and hit that. I think that's probably the play. Because yeah, if we Korkron into one of these... Well, if we Korkron into this, we're either going to get hit by this or a hero power. That's just not good enough, I think, so... If we do this, we still have something on the board. And like I said, very unlikely that these three cards happen to be Innervate and the combo. Not impossible, but I'll take my chances there. Pretty big question as to what we do here. Acolyte, Taskmaster, Hero Power's okay. Shield block. You got a shield block soon. Harrison, Armor Up is also okay. That's probably the play. We've got a bit of time. Right, still like another turn before we're expecting combo. This is vulnerable to swipe. But okay, this is maybe not bad. We'll have to see what we can draw into. All this shit on board is tough to deal with. Now that is really good, that combo there. And we can do it with the shield block. Yeah, so I think what we're doing is that. I think you do just hit the bubble. Still dead the combo though. But hey, if he drew it, props to him. Super annoying. Okay. It's ugly. It's very ugly, but I think it's all we can do. Super unlikely he doesn't have it at this point. Baby Rage, that's accurate to how I feel. Yeah, it's not even the combo, but he's got lethal. Dang. Not a great start to this day. 1 and 2 with Control Warrior. Yeah, I'm not sure that there's too many tweaks I would make to the deck list beyond this. If you see lots of these matchups, I think Rogue is the one that I probably struggle with the most. Black Knight could be useful against Druid, but even something like that, he didn't even throw up any taunts. We're still getting blown up. I think it's worth holding on to the Execute, whether it's Zoo or Handlock, and you're generally mulliganing for Zoo anyway. So we'll see. Man, there's a lot of clown skins for heroes nowadays. No kidding. I'm unfamiliar with like all of. I shouldn't say all of them. Almost all of these new skins. I've definitely seen Mecha Jiraxis before, but I gotta agree with you, Sakurasta. It's a little goofy. I'll stick with the actual regular demon guy. So having 2 brawls here, I mean, like, this is a great card in the matchup, but you kind of need some early game to back it up. I don't think we can be greedy and not play that, which is really unfortunate because it would have comboed great with that. Bit of a question here. I mean, we could Hero Power, Shield Slam. We could Core Kron. Thing is, we're almost certainly gonna brawl next turn. So if we play something out and then he trades in, right? You've got like less incentive to brawl. I think that this is actually going to be better. This is going to help us going forward. He might end up with 4 or 5 things here on the board. Yeah, it's still an ugly start, but there's not a lot that you're rooting for to win here. It's all actually decent for him. Of course, we get the worst one. You might have to brawl again. We have just no answer to that 4/5 taunt. Not sure we're going to have an opportunity to stabilize here. Yeah, almost dead already. Yikes, can we even make it out of this? These two are dead, this and this. We are dead. We're dead to everything. Well, that was a quick game. Boy, oh boy, that was just a nasty game. Sometimes you just aren't going to draw your early game. I guess that's just the reality of it. Alright. More rogue. I don't think we want Shield Slam. I'd rather dig for like a War Axe or an Acolyte or something. Certainly don't want those in my starting hand. Or that. Interesting. Well, maybe he's got a really shitty starting hand too, because it's pretty atypical that you're going to coin out Thalnos on turn 1. Okay, pretty obvious turn. It's gonna be tough for him to, oh, interesting. It's like prep of this. Okay. Oh, and an Edwin. She's actually tough to deal with. Are we greedy? He used one of this. It might be more proper to run it in and then you know you can execute next turn, but really we can do that same thing anyway. So we're almost certainly taking 6 damage no matter what. Yeah. Okay, well I think we do have to do that. It's a very strange game actually. We'll see if he's got some crazy turn 5 gadgets and nonsense.
Pay attention, class.
Also interesting. I think we do. I think we just keep pushing face damage. We saw a deck similar to this yesterday, actually. It was still Miracle, but it ran Violet Teachers. Maybe it had an Assassin's Blade or something. Okay. Well, we can take out the Drake or the Violet Teacher if we play Geddon. I think we have to play Geddon. There's always the chance that there's just 18 damage from hand, 19 with hero power. I'm not about to worry too much about that. We do kill him if we do it. I don't know, our 1/1's a bigger problem or our Drake's a bigger problem? God, Drakes are bad. If we do that, 3/4. Actually, I think that this is better. It's a little bit harder for him to kill Geddon that way. If he still had the 4/4, he could run it in. Not that he wants to swing. Okay. It's actually a good draw. I like that. I wasn't too keen on Rag. And honestly, an Execute there is fine. Same thing, I don't think we can play around all this crazy burst damage. If he's got it, he's got it.
This guy's toast.
Oh, okay. Thought he was gonna Blade Flurry or something there. That's a really strange game. But I'll take it. A win's a win. and Druid, so... Yeah, as we predicted, lots of Rogue and Druid, but still haven't run into the Warrior mirror. I like Shield Slam. Slam's pretty good. The Taskmaster's not that good in this matchup. If they do play Golems or Argent Squires, like sometimes you can use them for cleanup, but there's not a lot of great targets for it. These two are not any better though. I'd rather have a Taskmaster than what we got.
Mind if I roll need?
Would have been nice. But we're probably just going to coin this out. We need the card draw with a hand like this. Okay, no Wrath is good. Ooh. Possibilities.
What now?
I'm not sure what's best here. So you could like Taskmaster that and run it in. Obviously you could shoot that, but you hit there. I think we just hit. Could be good with an Execute or a Finisher for Slam. Not real keen on running the BGH out either. Okay, so first time, I mean, we're almost certainly playing this next turn. It's going to be the first time that we get to test this out against Druid. We hope we dodge Keeper. Yeah, I think it's got to be the play. Keeper off the top. That sucks balls. Okay. I think we're going to be keeping Shield Block, Shield Slam. It's probably right to only drop one of these and armor up. Do we drop a second? He's going to be looking to trade. Yeah, maybe it actually is right to drop a second. I don't know when else you can play this. Yeah, and we're probably doing this unless he drops a big threat. And then we'll Shield Block, Shield Slam. We've got lots of 2-cost options. Interesting. Charging in for that. I do like this for being able to push things into BGH range, like an Ancient Allure next turn. But I don't like just sitting that there on the board. Like, of course he could Innervate combo, but even if he just like Savage Roars with that, the damage is going to go a long way. I think it's probably Shield Slam. Well, let's Slam first. 2, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter. We might not Shield Slam. Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. We shoot that. We hit that. Finally, I missed you, Fiery War Axe. Man, you don't have it. Just, it's like every matchup is so much more difficult. Well, at least we got the shield slam, so we're not relying on BGH to clean this up. Unless we want to hit execute and drop Karen. I hate taking the damage. I really, really hate taking the damage. But if we do that, we can drop the 4-2. I think that's just better. He already used one keeper. So yeah, it's possible he's got lots of cards in hand, but he's only halfway through his deck. A Wrath, I guess. Okay. But he does that, and we likely Gromosh. We probably Gromosh. You don't keep it for Reg. The BGH, I mean it's great for Reg, but I think like we've gotten execute, we've got more shield slams in the deck. I don't think it's right to hold removal. In this matchup, I find you need to keep their board as clear as you possibly can. Like, this is tough, because Reg would be so good if it hits that Drake. But Karen is so good next turn. We can do Karen with the Acolyte. I think that's actually better. Yeah, I felt like I just needed something immediate there. Eight man, only 9 cards in his deck. Jesus.
Now how about
Another swipe. It's a good chance that we're executing that.
the light protects me?
Yeah, so now he's trying to spam the board, which tells me he's probably got combo. Unsurprisingly, and maybe even double combo. Which is 22 damage. So it's not a bad execute target, not a bad shield slam target. So we could wipe the board. The shield slam feels like overkill. Shield slamming a 2-1, it's just so bad. Or a 1-1. Well, hold on. I want to do this. I want to do that. And I want to do that. If he's got the crazy double combo, it's 22 from hand. So 24, 26, 27 here. So we can armor up, get out of range of it. If that's what I'm so scared of.
Now how about
Okay, I wonder if he's just doing this one for board clears. There's not a great way to do it because I still get the Argent, I think, no matter what. Or a Treant that dies. I guess that's possible too.
time grows short?
Yeah, okay. Okay, those do say die at the end of the turn. I was wondering if it was like dies at the end of your turn. And I could somehow keep it. Okay, so suddenly not worried about a double combo, so I think it's just War Axe Reg. I don't see any reason not to. Now if he's running BGH, he's probably got it.
Pay attention, class.
Wow. Well, I'm not exactly stoked about killing my own Ragnaros, but I think it's the play. Or, you know, we just win the brawl and Rag is just fine. Yeah. Sorry, Rag. Good luck. Okay. So what do we do here? Like if you slam, you get the card draw, but you're not killing. Oh, okay. Just think hard enough and they will concede. Works for me. Another druid. Who would have guessed? Okay, again, not a huge fan of that. I like these though. This is always so back and forth. If it gets wrathed, it sucks, but if it kills a keeper, it's good. I don't know, maybe I just don't keep it. I think the shield block's too good. You really want shield slam. Yeah, I'm gonna not keep it. I think you just really want... Yeah, Acolyte's fine, Armorsmith's fine, and Fiery War Axe. Great. So it's just always good. I don't think... I guess like the handlock matchup, it's not great, but... Card is way too good. Do I equip it? Yes. So I actually really like Acolyte here. Because even if he wraths it, it's just so annoying if you're a druid on 3 mana to like have to wrath it. Did we execute the Yeti? Well, probably not right off the bat. We could either hit and see what we draw, or do this. I think we do this and see if we get a shield slam. And then we hit. Oof. What's better? We have a Taskmaster. So, I mean, we've got the Execute Enabler, but we've got a shield block. I don't know. I want to say that that's better. Because we don't have a lot of follow-up, and I feel like there's a chance that we lose that armor. Okay, and now are we executing? Still have one card drawn to draw into other removal. I think this is fine. I like having things on board. There's a small chance that he runs Harrison. I've seen Druids do it before, but it's pretty rare. So I'm not going to swing. Alright, keep the card draw coming. I don't even mind that. Run that in, you get some armor, maintain board control. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Good chance he's got... Well, I don't know about a good chance, but his best play is probably another Druid of the Claw. I'm sort of wondering if he's considering like an Innervate Rag or something. Something kind of big, because otherwise I think you just roll out the biggest thing you got. Wow, swipe hero power. He is not loving life. I think we just run out the Geddon. This guy seems a little more ramp than he is token. I feel like I can never tell with these druids, and he could get BGH'd. Maybe we should have actually swung face, because a Gorehell there looks kind of nice actually. That being said, running those two out looks pretty nice too. I'm going to swing face now in preparation for that. I think I should have last turn anyway. Alright, there's Reg. Hitting face. Sucks that it takes away armor, but it's not a huge deal. Brawl. I think we sit on. If we just do this. Don't equip that. Again, we might be doing that, but we probably got enough mana to make whatever kind of decision we want. It's crazy. We could actually push lethal with weapons, just kind of the way this is going. Another weird game. Usually this is the opposite. Usually druid's pushing board control and you're trying to do your best to scramble your way back into the game. So if we deal 7 to his face now, it puts him at 9. It's like a 2-turn clock. It's not great. And if we brawl, it's not bad. Killing that with a brawl is like not the worst thing in the world. And you follow it up with a Corcron, and he doesn't have an immediate answer. But then you don't get the swing from that. So he's at 12. That's not really nice. Obviously, if you get the rag on the brawl, fantastic. You could also Corcron first and then brawl. And it's a 1 in 3. Thing is, this isn't doing damage with with a Savage Roar, so I'm not like that worried about it. I'm gonna do this and just eat the 8. I really don't know what the best thing there was. And now we're sitting on 10. I want him to play a bunch of shit, though. It doesn't look like he's going to. Rude. Alright, not bad. This probably means Brawl, right? I think it has to be. Yeah, this is fine. Now, face damage here, again, actually matters. He might like hit in Hero Power or Wrath or something. It's fine, but we got 5, 9. More from War Axe, maybe. If we can get a Taskmaster, we just win. I think that's the right play. Oh, and this is down to 5. Bit of an issue. It would be a really ugly to have to use both of these just to clear that. That's not so bad. Now, do we hit and execute, or do we ram and execute? It brings it down to 5 health, which means Drake swipe kills it. $14, $16, $18 there. Yeah, we can't. Don't like taking damage, but I think it's better for us to take it. We do run the risk of a BGH on this, but not every druid runs it, and he might not have it. So he's got to have like double combo here to kill us. You can't leave the golem alive though, because then single combo with the golem kills us. You'd have to do it the other way. You'd have to run this in, execute the taunt, and then smack it. But either way, you're dead to double combo. Seven's really hard for him to deal with if he doesn't have BGH or like the craziest naturalized in the world. He might actually like combo just to clear this thing out and then push 4 damage, which is still like not a bad move for him. Silence. It's not bad. Ooh. So no guaranteed win here. Oh wait, yeah it is. No, it's not. I think we just swing face with both and reg, right? No reason to take that out to try to guarantee face damage, because we either win or continue the game. Easy win. Reg's the best. He's on our team today. Alright, bit of climbing up to 7. Kind of a slow climb today, but It's alright. Progress is progress, and I think any deck that's hitting win streaks, like we're hitting them yesterday, we've hit them other days before. It's a pretty strong testament to the deck itself. Alright, I'm actually excited to do one of these mirrors, because I think the additions of Harrison and potentially Twilight Drake. This is really tough if we want the shield block. I think we do. This is so good in the mirror too, though. If you're the first one to get a Cairn out, God, this is very tough. I think it's fine with the 2 draws. Like, I would love to draw into a Drake. And you're maybe saving these, you're maybe using them. Kind of depends what approach they take. Okay, no Armor Smith means we're not playing the War Axe. Actually, I don't think we would have played it even if they did. This is really for Acolyte. Okay. So we're at 8 cards. There is an argument to coin, because then you start to win the armor race, but this is so slow. And Cairn is a really, really good good minion to like chip away at. Yeah, we might do that exact same thing, man. We're at 9. So we're probably coining Cairn next turn. So we could Cork Run, or we could Hero Power War Axe. I think Cork Run is better. He's probably just swinging to hit it, so that means we're taking out all of his armor. And if he uses any kind of heavier removal, I mean, great for us, right? Shield block, yeah. So like if he's shield slamming the first half of Cairn, that's it's just a win for us. Super good against Brawl, whether we do it or he does it. Though Brawl's just pretty bad in the mirror most of the time. Okay. And there's the Drake. So what do we got? We've got 8. This is each other card? Yeah. So right, he gets 7, so he'll be a 4/8. 4/8, but we're swinging, hitting face, and he's already used a shield block. Seems good. The other consideration there is that you could equip the War Axe to knock out the other 3. Because what could he do? He could Hero Power, Shield Slam, swing at it. He's just going to do that anyway. So it might have been better, but this is why I think it's really good in the mirror. So we're eating one piece of removal in the Shield Slam, one like key piece of removal that he's just not. It's probably not going to go the other way. He's probably not running a Drake, right, or anything equivalent to that. Now Gorehell is like a weird card in the mirror because it's amazing for shit like this, but it's terrible because it gets Harrison. So I think the fact that we can just play it on curve, you know, minus coining it out, is going to be our best bet, because it means this is the least likely case for him to have Harrison. Now that's a good card. See, he's probably running something like that instead of the Drake. So we're not going to run out the Rag. I think the Slam on the bubble is really, really good. We're going to do it. Wow. I think we're almost certainly swinging at that. You always got to be conscious of card draw here, but I like it in this case, and I think we're going to kill that. Alright, alright. Let me think. When we do that, we kill that. Now, do we want the Acolyte or do we want to armor up? I always try to ask here, is there something you're drawing for? And in this case, there is not. There's nothing I'm specifically looking for. Either like a specific card or idea, like big minion, you know, removal, something like that. Plus, if we roll that out, it starts to make the board easier for him to brawl. Like if we do that and then we Alex next turn, suddenly we've got 3 things on the board. Not a fan of that. And now he can kill us with the weapon. Right, you don't even have the death rattle to save yourself. Curious if he's going to run that in and then Taskmaster. Well, I think... Oh, and a Whirlwind. I think that's so good for us. And just an armor up. Like here we've got Initiative. Oh, okay. I think we've got one question here. And that's, do we swing with Gorehell? Which might be like blasphemy, right? You're like, why? But as soon as he draws into Harrison, it's horrible for us. Right? I'd way rather he hits a 3-1 War Axe. He's still got a Shield Slam in the deck as well, I believe. I think he only used 1. So I think that's correct. As strange as it looks, I think that's correct. Okay, here's the execute. Boy, so many choices here. So he's threatening 6. You always got to be worried about 12 damage from Gromash with the Taskmaster. We've got like ways to heal, we've got ways to clear. Thing is, we can hit this with the War Axe, and then we don't even give him card draw right away. Hey, cat, how you doing? What should we do, cat? What should we do? Rag is good, but you don't want something on the board so he can easily bump and execute. Hey. Korkron is good. You know, I like that. I actually like War Axe Korkron. He's going to get the card draw at some point. It's probably going to force him to swing. And, like, we're not quite there yet. Do we want to take 1 damage or 2? I think we're fine taking 2. I think it's better in the case that he is running a... another Whirlwind, or he's going to Taskmaster that or something. Keep it at 2 health. Yeah, we're actually getting into territory where he could burst us down. And yes, we've got a lot of armor here. But the problem is, if you're too greedy about it, then there could come a time where you can't play those and answer something like again. This gets difficult. I think we have to start digging here. Boy, that is horrible. That is the worst. And I'll just take out the armor. Oh, it's so bad. We don't have our executes. We don't have our shield slams. We got nothing. We could have ragged for the 50-50, but if we miss, like, that's it. We're almost certainly dead. Alright, now hit that. Thank you. There we go. BGH. But we still don't have... Okay, it's fine though, because we can brawl and then BGH and he still can't kill us. Oof. We're sort of like scraping by here all of a sudden. In a matchup that looked much better for us before. Now it's actually important to armor up because we're still looking for shield slams. We still need that armor for removal. And yeah, we're deeper in our deck, so we gotta push damage here. Okay. There we go. Now it's not the greatest, but I actually think something like this is very good for us. I'm going to shield slam that. I think pushing the 4 damage is big. It means we can't play a Rag or a Gromosh. Sylvanas is annoying, but if he's using removal on that, God, with like whatever he's even got, or like a Gorehowl or something like that, we can finish him off with something else. Yeah. Yeah, now we just win. How do we want to do it? I feel like I haven't got enough Gromosh wins, so let's give him a chance. Feels good. Yeah, I mean, we didn't even get a chance to use the Harrison, but eating the Shield Slam with the 1 Twilight Drake made a huge difference. It makes me want to find a way to squeeze in a second one, but I have no idea what else you would cut for it. You could honestly cut Sylvanas. Just looking at the deck list there, she hasn't done a lot of good. She's a risk of getting sapped against Rogue. I think you're throwing that back as well. Yeah, risk of getting sapped. It's sometimes, I guess it was good there that game. So I can't guarantee that that would be a good move, but I might consider that. It's tempting. I also just like the card. But of course we've got it silenced once as well. So it's not the greatest in this matchup, and some warriors run silence. I was running silence before today. Now, do we coin the Acolyte? What's he gonna play next turn? Yeti maybe? Or Violet Teacher? Whew. I don't know. I don't know if it's best to do that or coin the Acolyte. Removes the possibility of coining Kor'kron. But Acolyte on curve here against a Golem is fine. Can we get a War Axe? One time. No. We probably just run our Kor'kron in. You gotta be so scrappy in this matchup, always fighting for board control. And now here, the card I'm thinking about cutting, I can suddenly drop. And boy, is it good against that. Oh, what a beauty of a card. Especially with 2 brawls in hand. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, this is looking much better. I'm actually not sure what this next turn's gonna look like. I mean, he's doing a lot of thinking, and I'm just kind of blanking out here. letting him do whatever. Because there's so many things to consider here. It can be really difficult to play around Sylvanas, and well, as much as I'm thinking of cutting her, when it works, it really, really works. Is there any way to guarantee that I take that? I would have to hit, somehow kill the 2/1, and then Taskmaster my own thing. It's the problem. The Taskmaster can kill the 2/1, but I could hit Taskmaster Brawl. That just seems silly, though. Taskmaster BGH. Yeah, none of this really works. The only thing is if we draw something with Shield Slam. So what else do we want to do? If we just hit that, we take one of them, and then we drop these two on the board. I think I'm just more comfortable with that. It's a safer play, and it's, like, either one of these is still good. It's not even bad. What's up, Nolan? Welcome back. Good to see you. Man, you always throw out all these emotes I've never seen before, and I constantly find myself hovering over them. Okay, what about here? I like the slam. I like the execute too, though. If I'm slamming that, I hit, or slam, hit. Execute that. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Let's see what we get off the slam. I guess the hit order doesn't matter. Unless you're task mastering. We know we're executing. I think we are a taskmaster. And then I think you're getting rid of this and keeping the armor smith. I think that's better. Wow, suddenly we're the token deck. You got like 1 billion permanent emotes. I feel like I need to use them so they don't go to waste. Well, here I am appreciating them. They're not going to waste at all. I can. Yeah. Alright, his swipe is looking juicier and juicier. And Rosie, welcome back. We're getting the regulars flooding in today. Good to see everyone. I think this is fine. I mean, you could like Karen as well, or you could run those two in. Like, this might get BGH'd. I'm not sure it matters, though. I feel like we just got this in the bag almost no matter what we do. Interesting. Well, he's pointing at your eggs. You should probably shoot him. Oh. Poor girl. Not really a problem with dropping that. I suppose I should be thinking about double combo. No, it's only 22. We're fine. How's it going today? Not bad. Off to a bit of a slow start. But I think we're on like a 4-game winning streak, something like that. This is looking like 5 here, so. Yeah, I was kind of hoping at the beginning of the day that maybe we'd make it up to 5 and then we can quit try-harding. But I don't know, people just, like, anytime I throw anything on YouTube, if it's got the words Control Warrior in it, people just love it. And people were flooding into the stream yesterday to watch it too, so. And I like playing it. It's kind of hard to get away from if everyone enjoys it. As much as I would love to lock up Jiraxis' arms. I think that's even good against Zoo. It's not very good against Handlock, but it's a great Zoo hand. And I want to redeem myself from that last shit Zoo game we played. If it's Zoo, you coin Armor Smith. But we don't. So annoying. I'm gonna do it. Well, it's pretty popular and fun to watch deck. Yeah, it is. It's actually like lots of decisions. And the other thing about it too, everyone runs like a slightly different list. So it's nice to see what other people are doing, what they think is best. Gotta give the people what they want. I mean, kinda. It's actually funny. Like now everyone's coming back in. I might, I don't know how long I'm gonna stream today. But I was even considering switching over to other games, which is probably exactly what other people don't want. But Twilight Drake. Well, we just have 0 removal. Nothing useful anyway. You could slam and dig. Doesn't really seem good. And Corcron face. This is just not a good start. It's a good question. I think I'm just gonna get this out. Put him to 19, but this feels very weak. All of this feels really weak. Have you been thinking about the guides we considered a few days ago? Yeah, I have been thinking about them. I landed on. I'm gonna try one for each matchup. So like, start with Control Warrior. Gonna do yeah, run through kind of all the meta decks it could face, and I think one for each video, one game for each video with some talking points. And now here I am making tweaks to the deck, so yeah, like even someone was in yesterday asking like who wins, Control Warrior or Handlock, and everyone just like argued about it. And that's kind of how I feel about a lot of these things. It's like it's very very open-ended. Everyone plays the stuff different. Everybody sees the matchups different. Okay, it's got to be BGH armor up, right? Just trying to do my due diligence, think about every option here. It just seems so obvious. We've actually got like 12, 15. Fuck, we had one more mana, we'd actually have lethal. If he taps and doesn't taunt, there's no way. But if he did. $14. Do you just like equip Gorehell and pass? Thing is, if you're not armoring up, this gets pretty weak. But if you're playing this, you're probably not hitting face. You could, though. That's interesting. You could actually just push 7 damage and rag for the win. He's still got 17 cards in his deck. I have no idea if there's any sense to what I'm doing here. But I like it. It's true, you just need to point out win conditions and stuff like that. Yeah, it won't be the same for every game. Yeah, but just kind of the general approach, I think, is... I think it's interesting. I think there's a lot to gain from it. Oh, this is great. 50-50. Oh, come on, Reg. He won us one game like that earlier. Uh-oh. That's fine. We win with Gorehal. Pretty weird game, but I'll take it. That's because you weren't here. That's right. You've brought the curse with you. Molten Giant to Jiraxis. That seems appropriate for beating Handlock. Oh geez, I'll queue up another just because we keep winning here. Yeah, easy win. Scuba Steve TV. I like it. Okay. Do I want the Acolyte? I don't think so. I'm even considering throwing this back. That's pretty good though. I'm gonna throw it all back and just mulligan hard for Zoo. Yeah, the fact that double brawl is actually not ideal. Jesus Christ, this is terrible. Yeah, the fact that he's not golden always makes me think it's Zoo. Yeah, you called it. Oh, what a draw. Okay. See what I meant by that BGH in hand versus Zoo? Yeah, that's you're just calling everything. It's exactly your style. Alright, well we just slammed that. It's fine. This might just be an armor up turn. I don't know that I'm proud of it. Yeah, you probably shouldn't be. Well, we're drawing all the answers. It's one of the nice things about having all the answers still in the deck is that, you know, you can still draw them. And now all of a sudden Brawl is looking a lot more appealing because we can actually pull the damn thing off. Tough turn though. I think because we used a Taskmaster, I actually think BGH is right here. And then armor up. I'm not going to hit the bubble because it's kind of the same thing. If he plays like abusive and takes it, basically the same thing whether we take it off now or later. And I want it alive for a brawl. Play more. Boo. Okay. Gonna use one here. It's not great. Alright, but the dwarf doesn't win, which is awesome. The Gore Hell's okay next turn, or we could draw into something good. And then what I'm hoping... I feel like most warrior decks have only been running... Ah, fuck. Have only been running one brawl. So I'm hoping he's just more willing to spam the board. If I didn't have this in hand, I'd be a lot less willing to do that. But he's used a Soulfire, one Doom Guard. He just discarded a Leroy. Is he really gonna burst us down? I feel like no. Pretty good too. But I think we do need the immediate armor. See if we get an armor smith or armor smith, Jesus. A shield smash. Slam. I can't speak today. Yeah. I think that's gonna be better, right? Again, let me do the math. 12, he'll have that. 3 cards. Seems so unlikely we would die. So we could also armor smith, armor up. Okay, well we're doing that. 12. What could we die to? 10 burst damage? Nah, it's so stupid. I'm not playing around that. So we're just gonna do that to our face anyway. Nice coin. Interesting that he's actually got something that he didn't play. It worries me that that's like a Ragnaros or something. Because he used both Soulfires. I guess maybe it's a power overwhelming. That's probably more likely. Okay. Are we gonna play that? I don't know. I guess we hit here. Do that. I don't think it matters, sure. Draw last. Nice. Man, what is that? Like 6 games in a row or something? I can't stop now. That felt good. Yeah, the other zoo game we played earlier, we just got demolished. Same thing, started with... I think we started with both brawls in hand, or at least we got them really, really quick. And it was just, yeah, ugly, ugly. Jeez, all the warlocks today. I just realized you don't use whirlwind in this deck. Yeah, I took it out today, just before starting today. So, the reasoning being that, well, so now we're playing all these warlocks, and it was funny because when I was explaining it, the first game we queued into was Hunter, but most, like 80% of my matchups the last few days have been either Rogue, Druid, or the Control Warrior Mirror. Yesterday, that's like all I played the whole day. Crap. Hard to run Taskmaster out here. Priestess is annoying, but I guess now we've got a target. This is actually an okay 2 into 3. So yeah, against Rogue, well, okay. So it has the disadvantage of not being like one less activator for Gromosh, less like card draw, armor up, all that kind of stuff. But then it has very little value against Rogue because they usually have like one minion on board at a time. It's like a 3/3, it's a 4/4. Not great against Druid unless it's like the second half of a Harvest Golem, a Squire without the bubble, something like that. Oof. Okay, this is not great. Do I want to Shield Slam? Hey, Geezer. I feel bad calling you Geezer. Just saying your name. I'm sure you're a very young, spry looking man. It feels very insulting to even say it. Yeah, see if you had Whirlwind here. Exactly, yeah. So I think we maybe played, like maybe I played one zoo all of yesterday. Something like that. Young brained, old body. I feel like that's the more important of the two, is the young brain. Drake is better than Jones. Sorry, I'm not answering your question all the way, Rosie. But, yeah, so not great against Rogue, not great against Druid. It's not great in the mirror against Warrior. Like, okay, you can execute, whatever. So the two cards, I got rid of that, and I got rid of Owl. Oh, God. And the two cards that I put in were the Twilight Drake and Harrison Jones. Harrison Jones, great in the Control Warrior Mirror. Okay, we can get a bunch of armor. We might be dead, but let's let the game do math for us. 5, 8, 10, 11. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, so Harrison Jones, great in the mirror, great against Rogue. And the Twilight Drake, it can get silence against Druid, which sucks, but it's good against, if you get it out early anyway, good against Warrior, and good against Rogue. And like today we had a Control Warrior, burning a Shield Slam on it. And I feel like that's just more useful than running some of this anti-aggro stuff with Whirlwind. But just like you said, the day that you do that is the day that you play a bunch of zoos. So nice, definitely that was a freeze mage. We can all tell. Win streak is back. Yeah, got him. Was well played by me. Let's be honest. You don't run Owl. I feel like the Whirlwind has so many good combos. It is good. I mean, I would like it in the deck. I'm sort of trying this out. It's a bit of experimentation, but I think it's more of just it depends what you're facing. In certain matchups, it's going to be amazing. In other matchups, it's just going to be a dead card or close to a dead card. Great. I love this hand. Don't know if I would ever throw that back. Probably not. But yeah, I think if you wanted the silence back in, still with what I've been playing, I think Spellbreaker would be better than Owl. Because there's lots of... do I want to equip an axe here? I think so. Lots of stuff, like the Rogue's Hero Power is going to kill it. I don't know, Mortal Coil and stuff. There's just lots of ways to deal with it. And yeah, I know Spellbreaker was run in a lot of Control Warrior decks back in the day as well, so. Alright, I like this. I like this a lot. Now we're probably going to Harrison no matter what. Even if he swings with that and leaves it as a 1-1. Unless we draw something really good here. There, this is my first Harrison of the day. Well, first one that gets a weapon anyway. I can only tell you how good that felt, as you can see from the overwhelming joy in my voice. Okay. I think it's gotta be Drake. Know how much we care about the War Axe now. I love Drake here. I am trading off. I don't know what's better, if it's War Axe or Hero Power. We've got Straza, but kind of pushing damage. Do that, because we might actually end up playing that next turn. Only played a few games today. Made a Weirdo Hunter deck. Won 3 for your daily. Nice. How have games been going? Quite well, actually. Started a little bit slow. I think we started like 1-3, and then we won like 6 straight, and then lost 1 and had a Freeze Mage concede. I think that's a general summary. So yeah, up to plat 5, hit the next rung, the next floor. Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about shield blocks. I think he would have sapped this if he had it. Yeah, plat 5. It's I mean, I don't think I'm like the greatest player on the planet or anything, but I feel like when I'm playing a deck like Control Warrior, I can climb, you know, reasonably quick. It's gonna go a lot better than Giant Paladin or something like that, for example. Dad Legend. I mean, I've been Legend before, it's just, you know, back in like Nax. Alright, he's finally got some crazy combo shit going. Gonna double Eviscit. So really his win condition has got to be the Leroy Shadow Step play, right? And I suppose this Concealed is gonna contribute as well. Oh, but he can't kill it. Interesting. Oh, it's so tempting. It's gotta be good, right? Geddon? Everyone's in agreement? Yeah, easy Geddon, go for it. It has to be, right? Because either you hit face and you win, or you hit the gadgets in. Yeah. It's gotta be the right play. First positive thing you predict? You're a genius, Rosie. You are a genius. That's where you stop sometimes. Slang term is Dad Legend. Just so I can play off meta decks and not worry about grinding. Gotcha. There we go, up to 4. Easy. Rosie coming through with the win. assume that that rag shot was you giving all your energy to this game. Alright, I think this is our third mirror here. I kind of like Corcron, if I'm being honest. It's really good for chipping away at armor. I don't really care about Acolytes, but I really want Fiery War Axe. That's fine. Take your energy. Yeah. Still one of the greatest, whatever it was, like 8 episodes of Dragon Ball Z. Okay. Playing this one a little bit weird. I don't know if you can call it aggressive, but weird for sure. But the good thing is we get to deal with that with our Corcron. It's just that all of a sudden we're into this. I mean, I could draw off of it too. We're not really looking for a 5 though. We're really looking for like a 6. So we got 2 turns for that. Suns team clinched first place in the division. They're guaranteed home field playoff for the first game. Damn. Well, congrats to him and by extension you. That's wicked. So are they, like, I always relate everything back to NCAA football. Is it at all like football, where if you're like a good team, you're just like 12-0, like you totally demolish every other team that you play? Or are they kind of like, you know, getting there off of whatever 600, 700 kind of win rate? Wow, he's gonna execute that. They won the first game. Lost the first game and won every other one. Wow. That is impressive. Well, yeah, congrats to him, man. That is awesome. Last game was 24-3. See, that looks like a football score. Holy crap. 24-3 in lacrosse. Holy. I'm guessing they just, like, at that point, you just yank all your starters and yeah, give your son a rest. Wow, we're getting all of our armor off of this armor smith. I love it. What? Why? Oh my god. There's a slight temptation to Taskmaster here. I don't normally think that this is a good play. Yeah, he's so desperate. But I think he's just... Like maybe he just doesn't play much Control Warrior. Maybe he just doesn't know how to play the mirror. I think normally you should play this patient. But if he just burned a shield slam on one of these, suddenly I'm like really eager to get another one out. Two seniors and 3 grad students playing. So they're pretty seasoned and like this is the year. I definitely get that. Yeah, when I played football in high school, it was like same kind of thing. My first 2 years, we would be the ones getting steamrolled. It was awful. It was just, you know, you expect to lose every single game that you play. And then everyone gets older and, you know, grows into their bodies and stuff. And then it completely flips. Right, that's what you're saying. He's got an extra year of eligibility or whatever. Oh, well, we draw the perfect answer. Yeah, I'm barely even thinking about this game. The only question is, do we want to trade? Because he could brawl. But I don't think so. Like, 6 damage is actually a lot. And we don't have, we don't have Alex, so I think that's fine. Yeah, you had that in basketball, too. I think it's pretty common. See, our Karen is just so much better, right? I think this was my first golden legendary, or if I had a different golden legendary, I would have disenchanted it. Maybe Tinkmaster, actually. This is one of my firsts. Oh, just beautiful. Oh, and there's the Alex. Why save the slam there? Oh, the shield slam? After you dropped your Karen. What did I do? Did I armor up instead of shield slam? I'm thinking here. Bump, bump. That's what I did. Let me try to put myself back into that mindset. I don't have an immediate answer for you. Why did I do that? Instead of shield slamming that. I don't know. I don't think it ever, I don't think it even popped into my head. I think I was just kind of on autopilot, to be honest. I don't know, though, even if I would have seen it, if I would have shield slammed it. Like, okay, I can't say in this exact scenario if I would have or not, if I was paying more attention. But generally, I actually don't like shield slamming the first half of Cairn. And I would think that us both having Cairn on the board is working in my favor. Because it's, like, hard to brawl. I can still just keep playing these big guys, and he's got to deal with it, but I don't know. Now that you say it, it might have actually been better in that case. But yeah, too busy thinking of sports and stuff. He must have an execute, right? Or was he just digging for it? Wow. Rough for him. Yeah, the only thing that sucks is we don't have an activator for Gromosh. We got so many ways we can deal with this, though. I think I actually gore held the 4-1. I'm just wondering if I shield slam instead of BGH. And I think that I do just because I have the armor. But are we... Hold on. Okay, I'm doing this. I've got 10 damage there. If you have the BGH out... Is there any... Yeah, I don't know. This is just as good. He's not going to whittle down 13 armor. You probably just threaten more damage. Was just wondering, because it would have protected your Alex the next turn from execute. That's a good point. That's a really good point, actually. Yeah. Yeah, now that you say that, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Still fine. What are we at for cards? God, he's even dug a lot deeper. Lethal? Am I that stupid? Oh my god, it is lethal. Oh my god. I mean, yeah. Obviously, it's lethal. I didn't even think about that as an activator. My God, guys, I'm dropping the ball today. We're on a win streak thanks to Rosie, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And it's still in my hand. Yeah, exactly. Just for the tension. Yeah, this is where, as an editor, you cut that part out and you just jump straight to lethal. Always listen to chat. That's what everyone says. All right, I'm just going to hit the washroom. I'll be back in a sec, but I'll cue this one up.
Garrosh versus Lunara.
The forest fights back.
Victory or death.
Just in time. Sometimes you get stuck on using Whirlwind or Cruel Taskmaster. Yep, that was me. Whew, do I coin? Coin Armorsmith is actually really good. It's tough for him to deal with. I'm going to do it. Too busy typing and not paying attention. Yeah, I didn't see it for a second. I'm sitting there like I could draw with it. You know, maybe that's good because he's dug so deep, but no, definitely a good catch. Well, it's no shield slam. I think we'll do that. Yeah, not too common. I've definitely done it before. And I've seen other people do it to me, but it happens. Easy to miss it. Well, I think the card draw here is just more important. We've got nothing. Ugly, ugly, but it looks like he's got nothing as well. Definitely okay with that, and that's a perfect draw. We'll take the damage, keep this out. He might wrath it, but wrathing on 5 for, hell, even a swipe, that's not good for him. I think we just take more damage. Card draw will be nice. Yeah, another game where I think our opening hand's not great, but we're top decking well enough to get by, so works for me. Oh, okay, he is dealing with that. That is a little bit strange to give him the perfect 1/1s to hit. I mean, Karen's awesome. But it's really, really hard to not brawl this. We could always Karen and brawl the turn after, but I don't know. I feel like that's better. Cool. If we would have ended up with the 3-5, I think we're actually in a really bad spot. So he used one innervate, but if he innervate combos, are we dead? 14, 18, 20. We are if we don't armor up. I don't think we play around it though. Because what, if we play around it, you like Harrison armor up, he still does it anyway. It leaves you almost dead. Yeah, I'm just gonna go Karen. Not bad. Actually, a lot here to consider. You can like Taskmaster this to take that out. You can actually brawl and not be in the worst position. You're probably dead to combo if you do that. I don't know, if you run those two out, that to there, you gotta see what you get off a slam. There's a lot that kills it though. Interesting. Okay, suddenly combo doesn't kill us. 17 now. Still not too bad. Really surprised he didn't hit there. This guy is out for blood. Probably these three, yeah. I was expecting combo and innervate a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I was expecting more than we're seeing. Other option is that, and reg. What do we get? We're up to 1921. No, we're out of range if we do it like this, though. Right, it's only 18 from the combo. Suppose he could do the double combo though, couldn't he? It's alright, it's a lot of armor.
I have no time for games.
Not the best there though. Oof, that's mean. Like, you can run them both into Sylvanas. Can also just War Axe. Yeah, but you don't kill the Harrison. Yeah, I think you just have to run them both in. I want to say that this is better than Alex, but I don't know. Obviously not ideal.
I've got the beast in my stomach. Where shall I strike?
Yeah, in retrospect, it feels pretty bad. We do have Brawl. We're at 17. Okay. Brawl. Do we Acolyte with the Brawl? Don't think so. No, you can't. You can't, because if one of these survives, you have to War Axe execute, I think. And we have to armor up. Oof. Well, now, even just combo innervate hero power kills us. Oh god. No. If he brings us down to 1, though. Son of a... Alright. Alright. Well, didn't get up to Platinum 3 with that. Well, I think that's going to be it for Hearthstone. I'm actually going to make a game change here. I'm going to switch it over. I'm assuming most of the Hearthstone people probably gonna peace out. It's fine. Appreciate everyone watching, that kind of thing. Totally understand if you guys want to head out, but we're gonna be firing up Diablo 1 here. Oh, gotta get rid of that.